Today on Karamo.
So why is he denying your daughter?
My daughter has Down syndrome.
It's a woman sick of being questioned and a man who wants answers.
I rejected my baby because of Down
And you
syndrome?
did, and you did.
Man.
Why don't you believe you're the father?
If Stephanie will go get liquor, I don't see Stephanie till 2, 3 in the morning.
His mother's true feelings will come out.
Why do you think that he's denying her?
Because of her medical condition when she was born.
Y'all lying. I never said nothing like that against
like-
her. She's lying.
His fiance is here.
Do you think Violet is Jeffrey's baby?
The stakes are high, and the truth will be unlocked today.
Your child is in the hospital.
Open the envelope. I don't care
Are you
about
gonna
what
be
you
there?
saying. I just want to know about
Or
the
you want to
child.
sign your rights over?
Oh, you'll see. Open the envelope.
Okay.
Stephanie says she knows for a fact that Jeffrey is the father of her child. And the only reason she took the DNA test is to finally have Jeffrey step up and take responsibility for his daughter. Everyone, let's meet Stephanie and hear her side of this story. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing?
Great. How about yourself?
I'm good. You look very pretty. May I have a hug?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, you too.
So tell me, oh, you smell great too.
Thank you.
So why is he denying your daughter?
My daughter has Down syndrome.
Oh.
He doesn't believe that because she has trisomy 21 that she came from him.
Yeah.
And also because he's controlling and I'm not the one to be controlled, so that's another way. His
Got it.
ulterior motive, he has motives.
So he has motives. So when did he start denying your child?
Well, the first time he started doing it, when we first found out, the day we first found out that I was pregnant, he was on a phone call with his friend. His friend said, "Are you sure that that's your baby?" And he didn't even respond. He didn't even respond, yeah.
And how long were we together at this point?
Well, we were only a couple months in, so I'll say probably about, when this happened, probably about 4 months in.
4 months in, okay. Then was she planned? Was Violet planned?
She was actually playing, yes.
Okay.
We were taking vitamins and everything to conceive. So
Yeah.
where did we go wrong, you know?
Yeah. So if we're together, I'm telling you, we've talked about it. I'm taking vitamins.
Right.
Why all of a sudden the switch up?
Right.
Got it. Is he harassing you online now?
Not anymore. A month ago, I cut it short, blocked him.
Okay.
He's even going from his new supply, going from her page, because you know, Facebook could get messy. It tells you who looking.
Yeah.
So you know when he
That's what
popped
tell
up,
you who looking now?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And you're for your
Oh,
people.
Really?
Yeah, tell them clock that T.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me go backwards. How did y'all meet?
We met on a dating website. I wanted to
Okay.
give it a try. You know, I heard a lot of success stories, so I wanted to give it a try. Gave it a try. Awesome guy, outstanding guy.
Yeah.
You know, surprised me. Sheep and wool clothing.
Got it.
Started coming out.
So how was the relationship when he moved in?
He moved himself in. He wasn't supposed to be there. Let's be honest. He was one of those.
Got it.
May I get a tissue?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
Do whatever you need.
He actually moved himself in on me. And when he did that, I didn't like that. I told him, why did you?
How many months in did he move himself in?
Immediately.
Immediately. So y'all were just like talking,
Right.
messing around, and all of a sudden you noticed he was
Right.
leaving clothes, a toothbrush.
Right, leaving clothes, a toothbrush. I mean, I said I'll wash your clothes for you because I see that you had a consistent clothing that you were wearing. So I say, oh, he's a good guy. He looks like he's down bad. He need a little help. Let me help him out. You know, go get your clothing. I'll wash them for you so you can have clean clothing. Those clothes never made it back to where they had
Got
to be.
it. All right, so during this time when he was moving in, was he controlling?
Yes, the way I dress, who I speak with, who I would interact with.
Wow. And again, y'all 4 months in.
Right, we
So
was
he's
early. It
moved
was
in?
signs there.
Yeah, moved in, telling you how you dress, telling you about yourself.
And what I should cook.
Yeah, okay,
And
got
so
it.
in that way, it was very irritating.
Yeah, of course, because you're trying to say not only have you moved in, but you're also trying to change the consistency in what I do in my house already.
Right, and
Got it.
then it got messy too. The baby mothers calling my phone. He get mad with me. He wants to go start sneaking, going on the phone with the baby mothers.
So was he cheating during the relationship?
I consider that cheating.
Okay, then.
You're sneakingly on the phone. You're liking other women's pictures on Facebook. You're not even liking mine versus even coming inside and saying, hey, your hair looks beautiful for the day. This chick over here got a ponytail, fan ponytail from the 90s in her head, but you liking her stuff in a regular sundress. So what are we doing?
Did he accuse you of cheating during this time?
Several times.
Yeah.
And I don't see how, because it got to the point I couldn't even drive my own car no more. He wanted to do all the shopping. Yes, he wanted to start doing all the shopping. He took my son with him, my little son.
Yeah.
My son come back, Mama, we went to go see my friend. I said, okay, what friend? What's your friend's name? Well, was it a lady there? And then, you know, he walks off and run like, I done talked too much.
Yeah. So your son was telling you that he went and saw one of his lady friends.
And I believe that's what it was. That was what he was doing.
Okay.
Coming up,
I think it's time to meet Jeffrey so we can hear his side of the story.
I want to talk to you for a bit. She said her piece.
Okay, tell me your piece. Well, I think it's time to get the DNA truth.
Open the envelope.
Okay.
Stephanie says she knows for a fact that Jeffrey is the father of her child. And the only reason she took the DNA test is to finally have Jeffrey step up. So when did he start denying your child?
The day we first found out that I was pregnant.
Was Violet playing?
She was actually playing, yes.
Okay.
We were taking vitamins and everything to conceive. So
Yeah.
where did we go wrong?
Was he controlling?
Yes, the way I dress, who I speak with, who I would interact with.
Wow.
And what I should cook. It got to the point I couldn't even drive my own car no more. He wanted to start doing all the shopping. He took my son with him.
Yeah.
My son come back, Mama, we went to go see my friend. I said, okay, what friend? What's your friend's name? He said, because he see Jeffrey. Well, was it a lady there?
Your son was telling you that he went and saw one of his lady friends.
And
as
I
a
believe
kid.
that's what it was. That was what he was
Yeah,
doing.
okay. Was he verbally abusive to you at all?
Very much.
Wow.
Very
Okay.
much. I was every bitch. I was every hoe. I was every stinking this. My everything under the book. Nothing a child of God. Everything. And my mouth. I'm not gonna sit here and you know and say I wasn't cussing them too. I'm gonna cuss you back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand up. So I'm not picture perfect. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back with you.
Yeah. When did you break up?
I cut it off. The last day I finally cut it off was around Christmas time.
Christmas. And how many months y'all been together at that point?
We started dating at the end of April of 23.
Okay.
So we moved fast.
So it was like a year?
No, it wasn't even a year.
Oh, so it was the April.
It was a couple of months.
Oh, a couple
I'm
months.
sorry,
So it
to
was
December
I thought it was
2023.
2023. Oh,
Yes,
got it.
let me
Okay, I'm
clarify
thinking
that.
December 20.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay then. So this is quick. Quick.
Signs, bye, abort.
Got it. Okay. And so what does his mother say when you contacted her?
He never really wanted me and his mom to have a relationship because we had some similarities. But in his way, it was in a disrespectful way. As if we're not adults, we're not allowed to have a drink or two. I'm 34 and a half. I can have my drink.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and in my home, if I want to do it in the comfort of my home, let me do so. So disrespectfully, he didn't want us to meet because he know that she'll come and probably say, hey, my son this or have this, you know, or maybe expose something that he doesn't want me to know.
Got it.
So he's totally against that. So me and her got in contact, so I already answered your question about 2 months ago.
Got it. So since y'all been in contact, he's had a problem with it.
Big problem.
Has he been in your daughter's life since she was born?
No, I've tried to interact with him. I've tried to reach out to him. I've sent him pictures. My thing is, I'm trying to open the window for you to see that this is your child. But then when I explain that her mental barriers or her medical condition, you have a problem with her medical condition. Whether if she has asthma or she has Down syndrome. Why are you denying your child? This your kid, bro.
Yeah.
This your kid. Like, she's an innocent baby. She didn't ask to be here. We wanted her here.
Yeah.
So why are you tripping?
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand.
We have texts that he has sent you. Can I see those texts? Am all that, go find your baby daddy hoe.
Yeah.
Because I can't help you hoes.
Yep, that's him.
Okay.
That's his mouth.
I'm not the father, another baby
Look
on
how
welfare.
stressed I look.
Girl, I knew you 30 days. Okay. Who's your baby daddy? And this is what are you on live here?
I'm actually on my blogger's page.
Your blogger's
and I
page.
look so stressed, you know, and I'm
Yeah.
talking to them. And I just look so stressed because this is around the time I was very sick with Violet. I was very sick. And I just got over COVID for Christmas. I couldn't even spend Christmas of 2023 with my children because I had caught COVID.
Got it.
And
So you're pregnant,
I'm
caught
pregnant,
COVID.
caught COVID, I'm
And
miserable.
then you're being also, basically, this is harassment in a sense. And listen, I still want to hear his side of the story, but at this point, like, were you talking about him in this moment? Like us?
Not at all.
You weren't talking about
he
him,
He
so
just
this
came
was
in and
unprompted.
tried to slander me, tried
Okay.
to paint a bad picture of me.
Got it. Well, listen, everyone, I think it's time to meet Jeffrey so we can hear his side of the stories. Please welcome Jeffrey to the show.
I'm trying not to cry, Lord.
Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing?
How you doing?
So take a seat for me. So how do you feel about what she had to say?
I think she's lying about a lot. That's number one. She's painting a whole nother picture of who she is.
Okay. What's the picture she's painting? Tell me from your point of view.
I want to talk to you for a bit. I don't want to be interrupted. She said her piece.
Okay, tell me your piece.
Okay.
Coming up.
Your child is in the hospital.
Why is she in the hospital right now?
I rejected my baby because of Down
And you
syndrome.
did, and you
Come on,
did.
man. I can't talk like this. Until I can talk to you, I'll come back.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosey Now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
What does his mother say when you contacted her?
He never really wanted me and his mom to have a relationship because we had some similarities. But in his way, it was in a disrespectful way.
Has he been in your daughter's life since she was born?
No, I've tried to reach out to him. I've sent him pictures. You have a problem with her medical condition, whether if she has asthma or this, she has Down syndrome. Why are you denying your child? It's your kid, bro.
I think it's time to meet Jeffrey so we can hear his side of the story.
I want to talk to you for a bit. I don't want to be interrupted. She said her piece.
Okay, tell me your piece.
Okay. First off, I show her that I was a good father to all of our children, all 6. And we was homeschooling 2 of them.
Okay.
Everything they asked me for, everything she asked me for.
So this is in 4 months y'all were together, or 5 months, whatever the short time, you're saying that you helped co-parent with her other kids.
Oh, of course. When I first came into the picture, listen, my landlord had passed away from COVID, and I went to go stay with my son's mom, and I got on the dating app, and I met her. And within I think it was 2 weeks at the most, she was like, I don't like me and my person to be living in different locations, stuff like that. That's how I came about living with her. But she was everything I wanted. She was, oh my God, we can chill, talk about anything. That's the person I met. But when I moved in and got to know this person, like she stays at all times of night. She leaves her kids with me. She said, oh, you're a great babysitter. She told me that on numerous
what you ain't gonna do?
occasions.
You gonna sit here and lie now, somebody leave my children with you at nighttime to go well.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Well, at nighttime.
She makes excuses.
No, because what you're not gonna do is lie.
No, I don't have to lie on you. That's one thing. I'm not even with you no more. No, you're not gonna sit here and tell these lies on me.
And you're right.
No, that's not who I am. It's not, period. Because I've never.
You're not this person either.
So many ways this girl has disrespected me.
And you
her
don't
mama
get that.
has helped me. We can't argue one-on-one. She has to get on the phone and call her mom. And it's just like, and then she can't teach you anything. She's never been married.
What
She's
I'm
never
supposed
stayed
to
in a relationship
teach
a long time.
Who
You're gonna be the
never been
first.
married?
I'm sorry.
You expecting her to teach you something?
I'm sorry?
Were you expecting her to teach you something? Is that what you said? You said she can't teach you anything?
Her mom to teach her anything.
Oh, you're saying her mother can't teach her
We trying this for the first time, you and I. You know, I've never done this before. I took it on, the 6 children, this and that. She quit her job. I said, okay, you know, and whenever I fell short and it was her turn to help me, she wouldn't help me. She'll talk about me. She'll push me down. She never went and looked for a job, none of that. Mm-hmm. No, it's not what she's saying.
So tell me, why don't you believe you're the father then?
Okay.
Because of Stephanie's behavior. Stephanie will go get liquor. And once she go gets a bottle, I don't see Stephanie till 2, 3 in the morning sometimes. And then when she comes back, and I be like, yo, where you at? Oh, this is what she's told me this hundreds of times. God is my witness. I'm a grown woman. I can do what I want. Boy, ain't nobody got to tell you where I'm going, how I'm doing it. She has told me this so many times. And then I got tired of it. That's why we broke up so many times.
Why? Because you on that phone, sneaking on the phone with your baby mothers. But that's irrelevant. You know what? That's really irrelevant to me right about now.
The type of person she is, she's very super manipulative. Whatever she has to use against you, she will use it. Her mom has been there in my relationship, like coaching her on not how to keep her relationship. Like, it's so ghetto. I never seen it. The disrespect that they do.
First of all, you ain't gonna sit here and talk about my mama. That's what you're not gonna do.
Listen,
that's what you're not gonna do. Because at the time, I'm gonna tell you now, Your mother is standing on my side right about now because of the simple fact that he don't have a relationship with his mama.
Time out.
And that's what makes him mad.
And you don't know why. She doesn't understand why. That's okay. No, you don't. No, you do not.
You don't know enough. You
don't know enough.
That's not my
You don't know
business.
enough. Okay.
And that's not my problem.
Okay, so I don't know why you dragging her in there. She can't help me raise this child.
I got a question for you really quickly because so I just need to know, why don't you believe you're the father? Just because you're saying she went out for liquor and you felt like she was out for
More than that,
Daddy,
this
got
girl,
time for that.
she's talk. Listen, she's not gonna. She's lying, bro. She's not gonna let me talk. Like,
but she said that you planned it. Did you have conversation about planning it?
This is what she did.
She did.
My first, she started making me take one-a-day vitamins. When she got pregnant, she became a whole nother person. That's when the cop calling started.
I held him hostage and I made him drink Geritol to get me pregnant. That's what I did. I made him lay there, do his pumps, get it in, and we had a baby. That's what I made you do.
Listen,
I made you
however
do
you decide to put it, however she decides to put it, like, because it's not funny. Like, I'm stuck with this person.
It's really
like,
not.
forever. If
really
this baby's mine.
You really not. You stuck with this person.
I don't want to co-parent.
You stuck
I really
with
don't
this person.
Time out.
You're not
if
stuck
you're gonna
with
do
me.
that, please, can I talk to you? Like, I really don't want to.
So
like,
tell me, why do you feel?
She's gonna sit here and interrupt me the entire time. I'll leave. No problem. You invited me here.
So, but do you feel like that she used you?
Yeah.
How?
After all my hard work I put in her house, I walk away with nothing but probably some child support and somebody's disrespecting me 24/7, refuse to be the...
Did you use her for a place to live?
No.
Come on, can I speak?
You didn't?
Listen, let's be clear. My entire family is in the area I'm in. I've never had an issue with that.
So why haven't you been in Violet's life then? The child is 4 months old, 5 months old? How many months? How old is Violet now?
She's 4 months.
4 months old. So 4 months old. If you felt like there could have been some possibility, why didn't I get a DNA test quickly in the hospital and just be there and get
Okay, so this is what she did before the baby was born.
You know what, Karamo? I'm sorry to cut you off.
She moved so far away.
But your daughter is in the hospital right now.
Okay, but
as we speak,
let me answer his question.
And
you can't speak for me. That's another thing she does.
Yo,
so she moved. So she's saying she moved from, because you're in Florida and she's in North Carolina.
Yeah, she moved and went up north.
Oh my God.
That's your daughter right there. She's in the hospital.
Okay. Let me get to that.
So she moved to North Carolina and you're in Florida right now.
She knew I was in Miami. I'm not just gonna pick up, and then she did this while we was broken up. She didn't contact me till months after and say, hey, your baby, this and that. I didn't miss none of my kids' births, not one.
Why is she in the hospital right now? So sorry, by the way.
She caught thank you. She caught a virus. And because she has Down syndrome, her immune system is not as strong as ours.
And she's gonna say on camera, I rejected my baby because of Down syndrome?
And you did.
What? Come on, man.
And you did. I have no reason to sit here.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you something. I take care of mine. I took care of hers.
No, he don't.
I'll take care of mine.
Because you have 3 children total, correct?
Yeah.
And are you a good father of those kids?
Oh, of course.
And you really want to find out about mine, but you was over there worried about the paternity of the other one.
Yeah,
but
and
you want to make it a messy situation
but
for me.
I did that. That's not your business.
Okay.
Say what you
Violet
want.
is your business.
I did find out that my daughter, because there was some infidelity there, but she was a woman about it. She told me she wasn't doing all this.
Got it.
And then my son's mom.
You mentioned earlier that she has a relationship with your mother now, and that it made you upset because your mother didn't even raise you.
And called her a crackhead bitch
Here's the
the
thing.
other day.
Listen,
So
I can't talk like this. Like, until I can talk to you, I'll come back.
Coming up, backstage, your mother is here, Tracy.
Jeffrey told me that the baby wasn't his. He wanted DNA.
Well, I think it's time to get the DNA truth.
Thank you.
Open the envelope.
Okay.
First off, I show her that I was a good father to all of her children, all 6.
What you're not gonna do is lie.
No, I don't have to lie on you. That's one thing. I'm not even with you no more. No.
So tell me, why don't you believe you're the father then?
Because of Stephanie's behaviors, the type of person she is, she's very super manipulative. Whatever she has to use against you, she will use it. Say what you want.
Violet is your business.
Listen, I can't talk like this. Like, until I can talk to you, I'll come back.
That's what he do. He walk away.
Yeah,
Coward. Coward.
Has his mother met Violet?
She calls.
She calls?
She calls. She checks on Violet every day. She calls.
So his mother tries to check in and see. So his mother does believe that's his
sorry,
mother.
Karamo, but I got insides with him. For one, you deny my child medically, and then you're going to sit here on this show and lie and say that you did not? For what reason am I gaining to sit here and lie on you? He sat down on that phone and told me in my face, oh, that doesn't run in my family. So what does that tell you? I'm denying the disability of the child. She's not mine. Every time we get mad, she's not mine. Don't cut my hair and act innocent. I want you to be that same person that's calling me bitches and hoes and all that.
That we saw in the live.
I want you to be that person.
Okay.
Don't cut my hair and be nobody else. And see, he doesn't like I'm strong-minded. I cannot be controlled.
Okay.
He didn't even look at her. Did you see that? Didn't even side-eye. Didn't even wink. He didn't care because he don't care. And that's your baby.
What was he saying back there? Jeffrey, I'd like to hear you, but you got to come back on stage for me to hear you.
You want me to be nice after you denied my child with a disability? I just got inside.
Jeffrey, what is it that you feel you feel like I'm not hearing you?
Can we do this? Can I switch seats? Can I talk to you now? Because I can't, no.
But I'm hearing everything you're saying, so I'm not sure where the discomfort coming in is because I've been giving you direct eye contact and giving you everything you need. So I'm confused of why you think I'm not hearing you.
She's interrupting me, her back's to me. I feel like I can't talk to you properly.
Would you mind exchanging seats with me?
I don't have a problem.
Okay.
Holly. That's better.
So, is there something you need me to know?
Yeah. Back to me answering your questions. When I was dealing with this person, I've tried very hard. I tried so hard with anybody I ever been with.
You try hard.
I tried so hard with those kids. And then we had a baby coming, so I want to make sure that I got to know it was 6 personalities to know. I took time for each and one of them.
I understand.
And I love them all. And the way she took them away from me, it hurts me right now. You know,
because I heard you backstage. You said you missed her kids.
Every day.
Yes.
Every day.
So, and I appreciate that you stepped up, you supported her. If you're living with her, I appreciate that. I literally do. But what confuses me that if you stepped up for those kids and you missed those kids, we're hearing question of Violet. And so why are you not missing her? I haven't heard that same stuff or some question. Because her thought is, and if her thought is wrong, all you have to do is say no. I'm just looking for your point of view. Is you said that Down syndrome doesn't run on your side of the family, and then after that point, it was a denial.
That's not how it went.
Okay, so tell
me
how
it went. My plan was to walk her all the way through the 9 months and be with her forever. That's what's supposed to happen. But the person she is, I couldn't do it. I couldn't stay.
Okay.
She's very disrespectful.
And I'm hearing all of this, but every time I ask you a direct question about Violet, you turn it over to Stephanie, and that's the issue I've been having. I've asked you now 4 direct questions about Violet. 4. You said you claimed her other children. You were there. You miss her other kids. Why have you not claimed Violet, or why have you had an issue with getting paternity or doing any of these things?
She hasn't made it easy for me. And before the baby was born, she didn't make it easy.
So if I can ask you that question again, and because I want to hear you and I really want to value you, would you be able to answer that question without bringing up Stephanie?
Of course.
Okay, so why haven't you had any interaction or done anything with Stephanie?
Now, I'm going to say this.
Okay.
She hasn't made it easy for me. I want to be there for my child. Of course, I have a little girl.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, I want to be there.
Okay.
I think about my baby.
So when when you found that Violet was in the hospital, did you call her to say,
Nobody let me know.
Okay, I'm hearing you.
She's saying this, but she knows me. She knows I'll do whatever it takes. She knows I have a father that'll pay for that plane ticket and get me up there if something's wrong with my child.
So you're saying you just found out right now that she was in the hospital?
Right now.
I don't have contact with him.
Okay. But
she's saying
if you rejected her child, because we saw the messages
my baby.
where you were on her blog.
Let me tell you something. That's not even. I've never even owned the iPhone. That's not even mine. But that's my name.
You do understand how hard that is for us to believe that there's somebody who's saying, I'm not the father, another baby on welfare, a girl you knew 30 days ago, who's your baby? Those are such specific things.
I don't even talk like that.
Okay, well, listen, backstage, your mother is here, Tracy, and so I want to bring Tracy out.
It doesn't even matter what she has to say.
Let's bring out Tracy to the show. You don't have a relationship?
First of all, no.
Okay, ever in your life?
No.
Okay. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here.
First of all, Jeffrey told me that the baby wasn't his. He wanted DNA.
Okay.
He
Is that true?
refused to give me Stephanie's number. When he gave me her number, and I looked at the baby, I said, well, Jeffrey, well, the baby look like me.
Yeah.
He blocked me.
Coming up,
I was surprised. My producers told me that you're engaged now.
Yeah.
And your fiance's here?
Karamo, for one, you deny my child medically, and then you're gonna sit here on this show and lie and say that you did not. He sat on that phone and told me in my face, oh, that doesn't run in my family. So what does that tell you?
Can I switch seats since I feel like I can't talk to you properly? It's better.
So, is there something you need me to know?
I tried so hard.
If you stepped up for those kids and you missed those kids, we're here in question of Violet. I've asked you now 4 direct questions about Violet. Why have you not claimed Violet?
She hasn't made it easy for me.
Backstage, your mother, Tracy, is here.
Jeffrey told me that the baby wasn't his. He wanted DNA. And I looked at the baby, I said, well, Jeffrey, well, the baby look like me.
Yeah.
He blocked me.
Is that true?
Because I said, okay, well, I'm gonna have, well, if you want to
She
DNA,
is
we'll
lying.
get a DNA.
No.
When I talked to Stephanie
Time
and
out.
he knew
No.
I had a
Ain't
conversation
none of
with
that.
her, he blocked me out my...
See, I'm already upset you with my business. Listen, that's not how it
so
went.
that's a lie.
I was talking
and the
to my
reason why
mom.
she
Listen.
moved away
Hey,
because
listen.
he was abusing her.
Listen, oh my
and she was
God.
trying to keep her, she was trying to keep her roof over her kid's head.
What?
So that's a lie.
Okay. Your mother said that you called her and said you denied the child and you wanted a paternity test. Is that true?
This is what happened.
Is that a yes
this is
or no?
No,
Because-
that's not what happened.
Okay, so
Only
that's a
reason
no.
I gave
Everybody just
my
lying
mom
on you, right?
Stephanie's number is because I wasn't in the mood to talk to Stephanie.
Okay,
But I wanted to know what was happening with my child.
I hear that.
But
I
they
hear
turned
that.
around
I
and
hear
did
that.
this.
So what you're saying?
Because you
you're
told
saying,
me the baby
no.
wasn't yours.
But you sitting here lying, bro.
You're saying that you never called her
You
and said the
told me
baby's
the
not
baby
yours.
wasn't yours.
No.
You can even ask
I hear
your
you.
siblings, my
Yes,
baby.
listen,
You say,
Stephanie
mama,
had
that
already...
ain't my baby,
So
that's
Tracy-
their baby.
Stephanie had
So
already
then, Tracy,
told
why
me.
do you think
He
that?
told
Listen,
me.
man.
So then, why do you
Listen.
think that he's denying her?
Run.
Because of her medical condition when she was born.
Oh, get
He
on,
asked me, he
man.
said,
My
Mom,
daughter has Down
he
syndrome.
asked me, he
Man,
said, Mom,
that's
do that
crazy.
run in my family? I said,
I ain't got no reason to lie.
You forgot you had medical condition when you was born.
If I can't
That's why
talk,
he denied
if
my
I can't
grandbaby.
talk, don't. They sitting here like that matters to me when they don't. Y'all lying. I never said
Well,
nothing
she
like that
looked
against
like
my
me,
babies.
and I told my son,
Listen,
she
I
looked
wanted to
like
get
me.
in touch with my child
Lies.
because
My
I'm
God.
still hurt from Stephanie. I sent my mom to do the job for me so I can still be a father. She's lying. That's not why I'm
Oh
not.
my God! I
They're
wish I had
lying.
my phone. My son say, Mom.
So I'm not saying there's
If
not.
I didn't want
reason why
to
I'm
be
denying
involved
her
with my
because
child,
of
why would I
medical
send my
condition.
mom to go talk to somebody who I don't want to be involved with or my baby?
So
Don't sit here and lie on
I'm
me.
not saying that
Oh
you
my
did
God!
not.
Now
so-
she your baby.
Yeah, now she
But
a
when
baby.
you told me, Mom, I don't think that's my baby, that's when I hit Stephanie up, and she went to showing me
So
pictures
my
of the baby.
producers told me that you warned women about his behavior. Is that true? Have you said to other women that like your son is?
I done talked to everyone. I warned them about my son. I know my son.
You don't know
He's
me.
controlling.
You don't know me.
He's
No,
controlling.
no.
And
Time
if
out.
it ain't
Let
nothing
me
his
tell
way,
you-
it's the highway.
Let me tell you.
And I don't know nothing. He didn't really
listen,
wanted me
take a
to
seat
meet
for me.
Stephanie.
Take a seat for me.
I really ain't had no really
Take a
relationship
seat for me.
with my son. But when I did, I used to tell him. He knew that his father used to whoop me and beat me. And I told my kids, don't be like y'all father. When y'all get kids, take care of your children.
Let me. No. Let me.
Don't be like your
I need you to
daddy.
give me a moment to
oh,
talk
wait,
to
oh,
you.
this is the
crazy
I
part.
need you to
Hold on,
listen.
this is the crazy part because I've been giving you nothing. I've been calm and looking directly at you. You're engaging in this. I have not yet engaged in this. So only person who's making themselves look bad in this situation is you because I've been talking to you directly, entire time. So every time you get up and you do all this stuff, I don't know who you're doing that for because because I've been talking to you directly
I
and
apologize.
asking
Single
you what you want.
Okay.
I've been asking you
And
clear
every
yes or
time
no
I open my
questions.
mouth, somebody else has
But
something to
guess
say.
what? I'm not concerned with it. Have I not been looking at you directly? Have I not been giving you the respect you desire when you asked to move here? So all this other stuff is on you because I've been here with you.
Thank you.
So if you're feeling as if you're being misunderstood, that's because of you, not because of what's happening here. So I'm gonna ask you again. If you're saying everything she's saying is wrong, you're saying that did not happen. You did not call her and tell her that you're denying the child. You did not call her about the Down syndrome. You're saying none of that happened. So from your point of view, why do you think your mother's involved in this?
She shouldn't be. My mother wasn't involved with me. My mother lost custody of me numerous occasions.
Okay.
Because of her beating me.
Okay.
I have epilepsy right now
Okay.
because of her. My mother has been a substance abuser for the past 30 years. I was there, I was present for everything she's done. You know, she's the reason, you know, I'm on my toes the way I am because the way she's treated men, and I've seen it so closely.
Got it.
You know,
Okay.
my mom never, my brothers and sisters feel the same way. She only calls me when she's drunk, and I hate that I'm an adult, she's still doing the same thing. That's the only time I can get a little joy out of her.
I understand that.
You
So
know?
can I ask you a question? Because I can see the pain you had as a child, and I can understand how that's brought over into your adulthood. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that because I'm sure y'all have y'all history. But in this moment, and my question was, why do you think she's involved now? Is it because you involved her in the situation?
I did. I
Okay.
sent her
And
to
why
see
did you
about my
involve
child.
her?
Because I wanted to, Stephanie wasn't picking up the phone. I want to see what my baby's going through.
So can I ask you this? I was also surprised. My producers told me that you're engaged now.
Yeah.
And and your fiance's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Open up the talk.
Melissa,
Open up the
you're his fiance?
Wait a minute.
Coming up,
Well, I think it's time to get the DNA truth. Steph, I'm gonna give you this truth to open.
Okay. Are
Tell
you
them about
gonna
what
be
you
there?
said. Oh, you'll see. Open the envelope.
Okay.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosy now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
Your mother said that you called her and said you denied the child and you wanted a paternity test. Is that true?
No, that's not what happened.
Oh,
You
the
told me the
baby's not
baby wasn't yours.
Why do you think that he's denying her?
Run.
Because of her medical condition when she was born. He
down.
asked me, he said,
That's
"Mom, do that
crazy.
run in my family?" I said, "You had medical condition when you was born."
I was also surprised. My producers told me that you're engaged now.
Yeah.
And and your fiance's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Open up the talk.
Melissa,
Open up the
you're his fiance?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
What happened?
This is his fiance. Did you
How
know
many
that?
of that? How many of that been?
So,
fiance
how long
too.
have y'all been together?
So
7
when-
months.
so
You've been
when-
together 7 months. So the
Wait a
minute they
minute.
broke up.
Wait a minute.
Did you
Wait
know
a
about
minute.
the
That's
situation?
his fiance.
As a woman, I'm gonna say this. When I met him,
How many I know met?
he
1,
showed
2,
me
3, 4,
that
5. He still
everything
ain't
she
got married
said.
yet.
He was loving, he was caring, he helped me with my kids, everything. When I first met him, he wanted to. He told me about. I didn't even know he had a baby coming. I knew about her from conversation, but I didn't know he had a baby coming. But I seen he wanted to be in her life because he would talk about her. He would get her to send pictures of her stomach. Like he was trying to be there.
Okay.
But whatever the situation was that
So
happened.
from your point of view, at the beginning, he was claiming this child.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
And he wanted to be there, but I don't know what happened. So I'm a woman, so I have kids, so I'm not gonna speak on anybody.
Okay.
And I told him I want you to be in your child life.
So you're telling me that there was a point he was claiming the
Yes.
child, he was there, and then all of a sudden
He's
something
there for his
changed.
other kids too. I've been there supporting him with his other kids. He goes to see them.
Yeah,
all
so
of this.
that's consistent. She said the same thing. Stephanie said the same thing. She said that she was good.
Yeah.
He gave her the
Yeah,
flowers.
he's
So
there.
this part is all consistent. So nothing.
Yeah.
The part that I'm getting confused at is when did it switch?
He's saying to me, he feels like dealing with her is gonna be difficult.
Do you think Violet is Jeffrey's baby?
I don't know. I can't speak on it. I'm as whatever the case
I
is.
like you.
It's on him.
You said
know
you
what I'm
like
saying?
her?
I support him
You
every
don't
one
speak
step of the
on
way.
it. Don't
Yeah.
speak
So
on
and
it.
so
I
she's
support
being
that.
respectful. She's being respectful.
If he knew that was his baby, why every conversation he got to cuss her out? Sort of saying,
Call me
how's
bitches
my
and hoes.
baby
Who's
doing?
finna deal with you?
How's my baby doing? You got to
You
call up
making it
these and
difficult.
H's and this and that. He don't never say nothing about violence. Never.
Never.
What's going to happen when we
Girl,
know
don't
the
feel
DNA
comfortable.
truth?
Don't feel
If we
special with
find
that
out
ring,
what's
honey.
going to happen when we know that. Thank you
You
so
just
much, by the
another
way.
victim.
Thank you so much for sharing the insight, Melissa. I appreciate
Yeah,
that. Well, I think it's time to get the DNA truth. So,
Let's go. Look at that lip right there.
from now, from
Look a little.
In this
When he was-
envelope is the DNA truth that you have been questioning. Stephanie, I'm going to give you this truth to open.
Okay. Now, Jeffrey, your child is in the hospital. Can you look at me as a man, as I'm looking at you as a woman? I'm not living in disgust with you. I still got some type of love for you.
I don't have nothing
I
for
don't
you,
care if
Stephanie.
you
I
hate
don't
me.
care.
It doesn't
Open
matter
the
to me.
envelope, G.
I ain't got to open nothing.
Deal
When
with
I
your
give you
mother.
the, when I give you the results,
Open the envelope, G. I don't care
Are you
about
gonna
what
be
you're
there?
saying. I just want to know about
or
this
you want to
child.
sign your rights over.
Oh, you'll see. Open the envelope.
Okay. Because either way, it don't
She
matter.
look just like me.
Next.
What does that say?
So this is the
Don't
crazy
tell me
part.
to get off the base because I'm not to be the one taking care of her.
So you have your results, but I'm also going to invite you two back to this show. So, how long have y'all been together?
So
7
wet,
months.
so
You've been
wet.
together 7 months. So the minute they broke up.
He wanted to be in her life because he would talk about her, but whatever the situation was that
So
happened.
from your point of view, at the beginning, he was claiming this child.
Yeah, he was.
Well, I think it's time to get the DNA truth.
Thank you.
Stephanie, I want to give you this truth to open.
Okay.
I don't care
Are you
about
gonna
what
be
you're
there?
saying. I just want to know about
Or
this
you want to
child.
sign your rights over.
Oh, you'll see. Open the envelope.
Okay. Because either way, it don't
She
matter.
look just like me.
What does that say?
He's a biological father. You are
It
the
says, what
father.
does it say?
How
And
you
you knew
knew
that
the
was your
daddy?
baby.
She look just
Give me my
like
goddamn
me.
paper. You knew that was your baby.
She look just
Trying to
like
talk
me.
about I'm a whore and I'm a slut.
You know what
Next to your ass.
She got
Every
my
day.
nose. She got my nose. She look just like me and my other kids.
Jeffrey's
and I
the
told
father.
you that.
Out my face.
So this is the
Don't
crazy
tell me
part.
to get off the face because I'm not to
You
be
don't
the
even
one
like you like
probably
that.
take care of her.
No. You ain't take care of your 12.
What you mean?
Your 12.
Because you ain't gave me the
You ain't
chance
take care of your 12
You ain't give me
children.
the chance
What are you talking about?
Because
No.
you gotta get
No.
them. You gotta get them in your
Man,
possession first of
Fall
all.
back.
What
Fall
is
back.
it?
You better
You
fall back.
gotta get them
Fall
for
back.
yourself.
So I got to tell you.
Bring your pressure down.
I'm gonna be in there with that life.
You do
Believe
what you
that.
gotta do.
Because I got communication with her mother.
I
I
hope
got
y'all
my
have a nice,
result. I
happy-
greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
I
So
gotta
you
get
have your
back to
results.
the
You know this
hospital.
is your child.
Yes, sir.
You're going to step in, right?
Of course.
Okay, then. I mean, this is now the defining moment. You're seeing this. You understand this. His child. It's now time for him to step up. I will also say to you that you have to recognize patterns as a young woman. Just watch this behavior as well. Jeffrey, what I'm going to tell you this is that we do understand that the most important thing that here is Violet. But as I've told people, my concern on this show is always about children and the children that's in us. Because those are what I'm always concerned about. That's why I always see people's side and see it fair. And what is really clear to me here is that not only did we get vindication for Violet and Violet knowing who her father is, there's another child on this stage that never got vindication and never got any clarity and never got any healing, and that's you. Because I'm watching the behavior with your own mother. And this is what really is breaking my heart right here. Because this entire time right here, I would never have thought, if I tune into this show and watch this show, I would never think that you were his mother. I would have thought that maybe you're her mother or you're a friend. I would never think that you were his mother. And that is sad for me because there's a young man right here who has his own pain, has his own histories, and I'm seeing all of it. I'm seeing all of it. And unfortunately, this show is about, unfortunately, the denying of this paternity, which I wish it wasn't. Because I wish that you could have had some time to get your healing and your closure.
And you know what? And I'm going to say this as a man. My son's, my first son, his mom, she paid a high price for the things my mom did and things like
All
that.
these women are paying a high price for this relationship.
No.
Yep.
No,
I
no, no,
paid the
no,
price.
that's it.
Oh, I understand.
That's it.
I paid
That's
the
it.
price. She gonna pay the price.
She gonna pay the price. And the problem is that it's sad because you, Mom, on this stage right now, it's the truth. Listen, I know that you're thinking that you're supporting your grandchild, but the only way to truly support that grandchild is by making sure that your son has the healing that he needs. This is generational. And so if he doesn't heal, it passes down to her. And I'm watching a child right here who never got the chance to heal. And the fact that even when this was up, you were screaming in your son's face, like, you are, I knew it. That's
that he needs comforting, he needs understanding, he needs to know he's going to be supported right now. So what I'm going to tell you right now is that you got your answers. I pray to God that you step up and do what's right for this child, because this child has special needs and she's going to need that support. But I'm also going to invite you two back to this show. And if y'all want another moment with me alone where we're not dealing with this, where you have stepped up and done what you need to do, because until you heal this relationship, every woman you come across is going to have to deal with this. So if you really want to be a better man and you really want to be a better father, come back to the show and I can help y'all figure this out.
Okay, sir.
All right? I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Good luck, y'all.
Listen, everyone, thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we keep talking and growing. I love you all.